Welcome to or welcome back to the channel of the Nasdaq scalping bot. In this channel, I show you guys the progress I make with a Python program that I made to do some automated trading on the Nasdaq with the help of the AI to gain some passive income from this trading. And today, it's again the day for a progress report, and I have a small tip for you out there who are struggling with protecting, like I did, your password and your username when uploading your Python program to GitHub. But first, dive in. And before we dive in, I was wondering, why do I have another of my headset on? Because I don't have to do something. So, because it's of the other channel that I have, maybe you should take a look at that too, because then I use a headset and react to US history. So take a look at that channel too. It's my second channel, but this channel is mainly about the coding and the bot, so I don't need my headset anymore. So first of all, let's dive in and now I'm talking too loud. First of all, let's dive in the results of today and the bot, and then we can take a look at the tip that I have for you guys about protecting your password when dumping, and that's very bad, your password and your username in a public GitHub depository. But first, we're gonna dive into the results of the bot for today. So let's grab the bot. And if we look, we have made a profit today, yay, of €4.48. Which brings us the starting of this week at 393. We are way down of what should be done. But the bot functions, so it's not the problem of the bot anymore. And that's why I don't bring it up in the report. Because the bot functions. All we're doing now is fine-tuning the code and see how we can make more profit, better profit, and less losses. That's the aim. So that's it. And now let's take a look how we get this profit. Now we need to go to the market position. This is the market. And this is the market of today. And damn you, if you look at the market of the last couple of days, the last 2 days after Easter, you see we have an uptrend. I don't know where this uptrend is coming from, and I do not trust any of it, because when you think, and I'm not doing it, I don't buy shares, I don't have stocks, I just do the scalping. But if you're buying or selling your shares, or you want to buy shares in some stock, with this, what is going on in the US market with those, let's say, not that well informed leader over there, it's really a risky business to do, because mostly investors and big companies who buy shares and do this kind of stuff, they make plans for years, for this year, next year, the next 5 years, and how they gonna invest their money. But if there is someone at the helm that says one day we're gonna tariff China until they die, And the next day, yeah, I think that China was, can I have my iPhone? Then I will drop the tariffs on the phones. So the market cannot handle this kind of stuff. We want to, Powell is too slow. He has to go. Yeah, no, I did not say that he has to go. I only said that he was slow. And yeah, so market for now in America for the guys with the big money. Yeah, so that's what we see right here. We have an uptrend, but I don't believe that this uptrend is really going to hold up. I was surprised yesterday when this happens. It closed in and down, and then after opening the new market, it went up all the way there. What? You see this long wick on this candle. You see here we got another number of candles with long wicks on the downside. And there's a long wick on both sides. This is a rather long wick on both sides. The market is unstable as it can be. But did we profit from all of this? Yes, we did. We had €4.48. But let's take a look at the reports. How did we get this? And we see we had today a lot of trades. And we went rather good. We started with, of course, 390. No, we started with 389. And we had a profit, 221, and then a loss of 211, a profit of 33 cents, a loss of 248, another loss of 260, 67, a profit of €2 and a loss of 76 cents, and a profit of 76 cents is those two cancel each other out. But in general, you see we have ups and downs that are canceling each other out. And then we had, this is a nice one, at 10:30 of €9.90. And that was a rather good one, almost €10. And I guess that one, this single one, is the one that put us up into a positive of €4. Because we had another one of 144 down. So, but you see, we get up and down for today. What did I change in the code? And does it have effect on the market? I don't know. I can show you what I changed in the code. And that's what I told you guys, the code. At the code, if I grab the code myself there, at the code, I changed, last time we talked about was the stop loss distance into 30, but in the strategy, I changed into one new thing, and that is this strategy. Yes, this is the strategy. Calculate, MACD check, 3 candle movement. Yeah, 3 candle movement, strategy check. And I reactivated again the algorithm that is used before I had AI. So it's the algorithm that is doing this first, and to be the first one to give a advice. So it checks for the market condition, it gives the MACD advice and a 3 candle advice, and based on that we get a bot advice. Am I correct? Yes. We get a bot advice, and that bot advice is bringing along with, let me see, come on, yeah, that's brought it along with the AI decision to make a prediction, I have to say, in the AI part with the features, this one, the open and the close price, the high and the low, the TR, the ATR, the MACD, the signal, up and all those 15 15, 16, 18 features, plus the bot advice is brought into the AI to make its decision. And I changed if the confidence is smaller than 0.7, then we get a hold. So I rose this up from, I believe, 0.5 or 0.4 it was, I believe, to 7. So 70% should be at least be given by the AI before a contract is opened into the market. And if we look down right here, we see we had a lot of holds, a sell, a hold, and a lot of sell. Again, a lot of holds, and then a sell, a hold, a sell, a buy, until the market was closed. So the mix of sell, hold, and buy, better said, the mix between opening a contract and do nothing is more. And now we see, and we have to find out for the rest of the week, if this is the way we should go, or if we have to stay and fine-tune even more. That's what we're gonna do. Well, I want to talk to you about something else that I promise you, because we're talking about privacy and keeping your data safe, because a lot of people make, like I do, make programs and posted them in a GitHub repository, what is a good thing to do, because sharing your code makes it easier for other developers. But what you do not want to share is your password and your API key or your username to the public. That's not a good thing to do, so you want to prevent that. And to do so, you can create, and I'm not going to open it, but you see, you create a .env. And .env file is not brought along into a GitHub repository. And in that .env, you put in your password, your username, your API key, and then in my case, if I open the connection, that's why I use this, you see that I have from .env, that's called .env. We use a dot, an actual dot, but we have the text from .env open load.env, and then import OS is a new part, and then load.env. Then you can get your username, get from the env the username, the password, get from the env the password, and the API key, get from the env the API key. And if this is posted into a GitHub repository, it's safe. Nobody can do anything with these data that you post here as username, password, and API key. So my tip for today was use this, and I did it too because I post regularly this code into my GitHub repository so that other people can benefit from the code that I make, from the troubles that I see, the problems that I face, and the training of the AI. It's all be done, and people can use that code, and that's the real power of a GitHub repository for public use. So I hope that you find this video useful and this tip useful, and if you did, press like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. Oh, and have a little fun every day.